way. Lap after lap, still standing tall, driven by heart, respecting all, grateful for the ride, the thrill, the soul, fair play forever. That's the goal. That's the lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing the
It is 9 o'clock. We are starting the stream with the mic on, thankfully. Welcome in everybody joining now, joining later. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Yeah, the image finally back in the background. And the mission for this evening, as always, to get some DR points in to stay somewhat high in that rating. Probably not to fall back into the Bs, but for now it will be 2 races in the new account, not the cookie, to dial myself in, and then we go into the main account, and from there on we'll see what we're gonna get. Yeah, GT Sport Fanatec, welcome in. Kiara, welcome in. Nice to see you. Mox as well, very nice to see you here. Hope you all are doing good. Yeah, Mox, doing good. Today actually I had my fridge breaking down, so I had to do some maintenance and repair work, but thankfully that sorted itself out quickly. From there on, it was a nice weekend. GT Sport Fanatics, I think, do we see you for the first time? Could this be? Yeah, I think you are. Welcome in, of course. Always interesting to know how people are finding the channel, if you can share that. And of course, if you don't mind asking me, are you racing yourself? How old you are? Where are you coming from? Like, just to know a little bit more about you. I'm from Croatia, 38 years old, and yeah, giving my best at Gran Turismo. Yeah, that's Mox, that's usually how it goes, but the last time the washing machine broke down, I bought a new one, and as I was driving the old one to the dump or to the trash place, don't know what it's called, I figured I have a look at the filter, and I saw that in German it's Taschentuch, the thing you like empty your nose with, was stuck in, so the pump wouldn't work. So I was too quick on buying the new one. This time around I tried to repair it, and thankfully it worked well, so yeah, did not have to throw the fridge or money out of the window. I'm gonna just adjust the tires to not have to change them all the way or all the time. Yeah, I had a good laugh when that happened with the washing machine. Because the thing is, the machine is like 12 years old and you expect them to break down. And once my wife told me she was washing the jacket from the kiddo, and the jacket was soaked in water. So I thought to myself, it can only be the pump. And if you call any technician to repair it, like, you easily reach the price of a new one. So I thought to myself, like, I'm more intelligent than that. I'm gonna buy a new one, and yeah, failed miserably. But at least if the new one breaks down, we have the old one waiting to be used. So let's see. Oh, let's switch the camera. This will be good. Mox, are you still trying to lower your lap time? Because I trust you can go quicker than 210. Went wrong. Let me just adjust the window. Can't see everything. You are from Tennessee. Awesome. You are the first one to join from Tennessee. You share your YouTube on the GT7 chat. I don't know what GT7 chat you mean. Didn't throw it away. At least one smart thing you did. Yeah. I kept it. But it's at my parents' house, so they have thankfully the room for it to store it. But yeah. There will come a time the machine will be used again, but in a not so near future, I think. Just went to have dinner, so I'm back at it. The kiddo went back to dinner. 1 hour south of Nashville. See, Nashville, I remember, wasn't that the Superman series with Clark Kent? Or the series was named Nashville, wasn't it? At least very familiar town names. But again, welcome in, nice to see you. Gonna have to fix my PS Portal in a couple of days. Started it today and had stick drift. Okay, didn't use it in 6 months. For what do you use that PS Portal? I never understood the purpose of that device. Yeah, blame it on the kid. I hope I can set a somewhat better lap time here, because the last few races I started somewhere in the back. Not really good chances to take P1. And also I had the problem with opening the second account. The profile for the wheel and pedals were put to default. And I noticed somewhat too late that the brakes are always engaged. Not by a lot, but still the car was constantly braking. So needed to fix that. Not familiar with that. Yeah. The series goes back a long way. Was maybe also only hyped in Europe. Could be. Charlie mate, welcome in. Good evening. I hope you and the family are doing good. How's the kiddo? This could be an improvement, a slight one. Or not, okay. Or not. PS Portal streams games while you're not sitting in the front of the TV, or possibly the wife took over the TV. Yeah, I understand why Mox has it now. Better reload, stuck on starting screen on YouTube. Be right back. All good. But Mox, you have to be in the same room, right? That's going over the same WLAN. Okay. We are all good. Cheers. How are you all? We are good as well. I just told Mox at the beginning of the stream, our fridge broke down, or essentially it built up too much ice on the evaporator, so I had to disassemble the stuff, warm it up, clean it, put it back together, and now my Pepsi is cold again, so there's the positive side. No, you just stream from games from your PS or from PS4. Okay, but you are on the same Wi-Fi then. Yeah, same network is what I wanted to say. Didn't have the word for it. We call it wireless LAN or WLAN. Where's the radar? Oh, okay. Ah, now I get it. You can be not at your home, but the place where you at and the PS where it is has to have good internet. So the PS Portal doesn't have that much processing power, but it rather just connects to your PlayStation, or did I get that wrong? I think I just have to Google or watch a YouTube tutorial on how to use the PS Portal. Whoop. Finally 2.8. Sebastian, saw your name popping up just about as I was going into the turn. Welcome in. Beautiful eyes again. Nice to see you. How is your sim room coming along? I watch the videos your dad puts out. I have to say I enjoy it. Then I think to myself, would be nice if I had such a room. Ooh, straight into the wall. As I'm having the worst connection from all. Don't understand why. high-end phone with remote play. Okay. I will wait for the wife to ask what I wish for my birthday, so maybe a remote PlayStation is incoming. Marty, welcome in. I love to see that cheesecake, or I see it as cheesecake, sorry, but it's cake. Hope you are doing good. We have your neighbor here. Charlie is in the chat as well. Why we on second account? I wanted to go have 2 races to dial myself in and then switch to the main account again. I'm trying to keep my DR rating up. That's why we are for 2 races on the second one. Charlie, it sounds you're not enjoying me being in P1. Do you want to see me lose? We can arrange that. Big waste of money, okay. It's good you're saying it. Missing the turning point completely here. I bought it because it was priced very low. Yeah, in that case, why not? But yeah, I'm just thinking I probably wouldn't have the time to play anything on it. But I always like to have gadgets. PS4 Pro. That is a long time. Yeah, I had it a long time ago. Gave it into good hands, I hope. Ui, 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 ui. PS5 died, that's a bummer. I'm not sure I'm able to do that. We can try it. I could fall back. But Charlie, I noticed I'm very like the next thing what I need to learn, and if possible quickly, is how to deal with traffic. Like defending the position and driving in traffic. $170. So hey, Samo. Thank you, mate. Getting a message. Thank you. Did I see 3 stars? I think I saw 3 stars. Finally, the DR is rising. Okay. And Samo, congrats on your building skill. Your building skill. I very much enjoy the videos you're putting out. And it's nice to see, like, in the time frame for the video that you show us, like we see some things getting done, but then when you switch from video to video, we see you do a lot of work putting that thing together. So congrats on that. And how do you say, I'm commending you for that, like showing you respect you deserve. Yeah, wish I had that ability to build that myself, which I frankly don't think I have. PlayStation Plus library is not so terrible. Yeah, once you pay for it. Or Mox, are you speaking about the games you are getting with the Plus subscription? Samo, you got that right. But once you make the mistake, but yeah, you are right. It's probably the most important thing to just start and learn as you go. Not so good. Yeah, everybody should do it at least once. Build something with their own hands. Yeah, I mean, I can do other stuff and other things, but like construction is searching the word. My brain is searching. Yeah, construction comes with some responsibility as well, to not have the roof fall on your head. And when you have strong winds, for the object to not fly away and stuff, or crack under heavy load. I guess the thing I want to say is that I have huge respect for everybody who can build such things on their own. Over engineering works, yeah. But then comes the overpaying part. Yeah, will you the both of you be streaming, or only Sebastian again? The roof of the closet I was building last time. I hope your head did not take a beating out of it. I can't build stuff from IKEA, never mind thinking of being in construction. Lost it right there. Yeah, why not? I think the audience is already waiting, so why not stream a little bit? Wonder if you can portal GT7 just using it to connect to your digital PS Plus library, or absolutely need a console. Yeah, that's the thing with streaming the game. Samo, I trust that there is always something to do, especially around the house. It's a bit easier to having a flat. Take care, Samo. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate to see you. And can't wait to see another video from you coming out. That time lapse. Gotta make sure to leave a good comment on it. But GT, I think it comes down to the, how to put it, I saw once that they played with the thought of completely streaming games, remote playing, so you don't have the computing power on site, but rather you're connecting to a server that hosts the graphics card, everything, and you just need to have a ultra high speed connection, and you can play the game with just like a good internet connection. But in this case, I don't think PlayStation is or Sony is giving that like service for outsource the computing power. So that's why I think the PS needs to run. This lobby makes me feel good. This lobby makes me feel beautiful, seeing that 2.5 seconds gap. But it's gonna be the last race on the secondary account. Leclerc in the race. I was wondering to you guys that put some times down on this track, how much steering input do you use at maximum? Like, is this the max? Do you go more in that high speed turns? Because today, not while playing, but I was thinking about it. I think it's possible that I sometimes use not enough steering input and therefore not make it quick enough through the corner. Like, how many degrees do you turn at max? Yeah. The problem is here, I just don't know how to solve it. Like how to know if it's on point or not. And further 3 o'clock, okay. Yeah, that's also, I think, the point where you feel the wheel feeling easier, and that then has to mean you're losing traction. Mox, the VR, I was in the same position as you. Like, I was looking how to buy it. It is expensive still, and I would use it only for Gran Turismo. Then the husband from my cousin, he has it. Mario, if you're watching, thank you again. He gave it to me to try it out. And I tried it like 5 times. I got dizzy every time. So it's, if you have anybody who can lend it to you just to try it out, you might be saving yourself 350 bucks or 450. Don't know how expensive it is. Guys, I need to jump out. We'll be back soon.
The rhythm flows. Lap after lap, still standing tall, driven by heart, respecting all, grateful for the ride, the thrill, the soul, fair play forever. That's the goal. That's the Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean, fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat, I'm alive inside. Faster, smoother, chasing grace, every lap a brand new race. Learning splash, the lights ignite, learning balance day and night. Every loss just lights the flame to rise again and love the game. No rival too strong, no line too thin. We lose, we learn, we go again. Push to the limit but never betray the code of honor that guides our way. Lap after lap, still standing tall, driven by heart, respecting all, grateful for the ride, the thrill, the soul, fair play forever. That's the goal. That's the Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean, fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat, I'm alive inside. Faster, smoother, chasing grace, every lap a brand new race. Learning splash, the lights ignite, learning balance day and night. Every loss just lights the flame to rise again and love the game. No rival too strong, no line too thin. We lose, we learn, we go again. Push to the limit but never betray the code of honor that guides our way. Lap after lap, still standing tall, driven by heart, respecting all, grateful for the ride, the thrill, the soul, fair play forever. That's the goal. That's the Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight.
We are back. Sorry for that little interruption. The kiddo needed attention. Oh, Aspek. Kako kuhinja. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna throw out something in Croatian. Sjetio sam te se danas. Krepo mi je hladnjak. Na 2 sata do duše. Dok sam ga rastavljao i vadio led iz njega. I dok mi je bila voda pod nogama, sjetio sam te se, evo, tako da nisi jedini kojem je kuhinja malo u banani, ali evo, naše je riješeno bar danas. Andy, just now seeing your name popping up, welcome in. See, you are driving home just now. Have a safe trip. Nije ništa gadno, samo je isparivač uhvatio previše leda i onda nije cirkulirao zrak, nije hladio kako treba, pa mi je Pepsi ostao topli. Evo, sad je opet hladan. Nadam se da si ti dobro, da je tvoja ta neizrečena druga situacija, ne znam koliko može biti bolja, ali da se nešto dobro događa s njom i da je nova kuhinja na putu. Okay, gonna jump back in, get in a second race. Since this one was cancelled. Too bad, but it needed to be done. And then we are switching to the main account to hopefully grind some more points. Yeah, the fridge was without ice. But we got something extra, it seems, for free, or ice for free. But yeah, it at least sorted itself out. Did not need to throw any food away. Did not need to call the technician, pay for it, etc. So it was good. And my wife is proud, so there's that. Good entry. It's getting sorted, I believe in. I do believe as well. Yeah, customer error. As always, the error is in front of the screen. And congrats on your P1. Aspect saw the video. It was a long time coming, but just right to the end of the week, you had it. Who knows? Probably not. But everything is possible. Yeah, I had to clean the kitchen later on, so she's even more proud now. Maybe I was just making up for the 3 hours I was away with friends having coffee in the morning. So I had to balance that out. That was a good apex speed. Yeah. Maybe not sorry, but we're equal now. I think that was the best entry ever this week. GT, thank you. Did not make it through the whole message, but let me reach the next straight. Then I shall be able. Stay on schedule best you can. Yeah, it's every second day or every other day if you say it in English, and I'm off to get some water, hoping all the alligators and sharks are no longer circling. Yeah, hope that as well. Thank you for popping in. I hope to see you around. You are on 100%. I'm on 100% like audio wise. You can't hear it. You need to elaborate on that. I did not get it. There's a lot of stuff. I don't get it. Need to do some self promo here. Stream is on the loudest and I'm... Ooh, okay. Okay, I dialed it too much down. Let me... Is it now better? I know OBS had an update. I don't know if there is maybe a... like overall volume thing. Aspect.
Thank you.
For pointing it out. Esol, my good friend. Muchas. Oh, I tried to learn Spanish just to say thank you, but I still stuck with muchas gracias. But I get there. Thank you, Esol, for popping in. Thank you for the like. I hope you are doing good and understanding me, at least in my broken English. Thanks again, Aspect. I was not aware of that. I usually try to rewatch parts of the stream to make sure the sound is okay. I even tested before the stream. Maybe my mistake is to use only the speakers from the laptop. Yeah, maybe I have only maybe like 8% left to make it louder. Nice, the track doesn't penalize you. Mine is 13, okay. Mine is now probably somewhere around -5. To be honest, when I started to stream and overall got that mic, I learned quickly that the audio engineering part and setting up the audio settings is quite underrated. It's not just plug and play. Yeah, watching the track probably would help. Yeah, I did not know what mic to buy. I went with the Shure, but I'm not sure if that is a good one. It depends very much where it is in regards to the distance from the mouth. But I think it gets the job done at least. Destroyed the next lap. Your work is secret, or can we know where you work? Depends on the time of the day. Let me get back on the track. You see on the door? Wait. Dude. Below that Pepsi sign, that's where I work. But I do have a Ober, as they call it here. A small company for the English viewers, and Fridays and on weekends it's a small transportation company. I work with a band and I transport the hardware for the guys and set it up, remove it after the event, and I also do translations. And I do crit repairs as well, so really depends on the day and the time of the day. No big boss, just humble GT7 player. Reaching the A ranks finally. I see you are up there as well soon. With your lap time in Road America, I think you could have easily reached A ranks this week. But then again, you need to put the time in. And we all know it gets busy once you're old. I know you were 26, but you are getting there. 12 years difference, insane. When I think about it, insane. I might ask IBM once if they want to sponsor or anything. Who knows? Like I could show open job positions since we are global. Could be a win-win situation. It's only crazy people do that. So, but yeah, it squeezes a lot of time from the day. To be honest, the downside of that whole thing is, like, once you get married, have kids, all the obligations that come with it. You are narrowing down your friend circle a lot. And that's somewhat, I would say, can I say saddest part? I think I can. Yeah, you just don't have the time anymore. And it's not just you, it's your wife as well, so. But then again, you get kids, friends for life again. Let's get the animation to work. Yeah, and that's too long. I heard or I read about, like, most of my facts that I don't ever fact check is I get them from Instagram. And I saw once that, like, there was some scientific evidence, whatever, that if you don't see your friends in 3 days time, your brain gets consequences, negative consequences. So friends are important. I consider you guys my friends, if I can put it like that. The most part probably, or the most of you never seeing in person. But who knows? Charlie, I asked my wife for the Sim Expo. It was not a no, so gotta work on that. Why didn't I get clean race? Let's jump out from this account. I think about unmarried life. Yeah, fairy tale hits it right. Mox, I am trying. I already had a watch on the flights. I have 3 flights that are matching perfectly, so it would be great if I can make it. It's just not sure yet, but I'm gonna try to convince her to let me go. It's hard to have friends when you grind this much. Most of them don't understand it. That's true. That's true, and you, like, I would understand if some people have friends that, like, put you down if you try to do something, like, don't try it, it's not for you, you ain't gonna make it. And you get rid of those friends quickly by yourself. But then you have friends that are grinding as well, and there is mutual respect. I have those kind of friends having their companies, and still you message yourself, you, like, text a lot, but you don't get to see each other. And that's yeah, that's just life, I think. One of those close friends is having his company, and I work with my small company for him as well for the translations, and we like chat every day, but it's work related, and you get maybe 3 times in a year to have a coffee. And that's the terrible part. But everything is gonna get better. Forza, dropping a like. Thank you very much. Thank you for popping in. Is your stream over? Me and my mate are driving from Scotland, just trying to find accommodation. Tom, if your wife is watching, she's not. She's probably watching something on Netflix. We'll make sure to come back in one piece. Yeah, we will. Honey, if you're watching, please let me go. Yeah, but that would be an quite an experience. Some of my friends became strangers when I opened my flat rate business and started to work 2 jobs to achieve something. Yeah. What's a flat rate business? Or you saying flat like Stan? You know what? I'm gonna do it like Aspect does it in his streams. I'm gonna chat with you. Ah, okay. A flat rate business, it's called in English. Okay. See, I learned something. Thank you. Now I have this for it. Oh no, wrong window.
Thank you!
Yeah, this works. Yeah, but I think you are very young, and are already miles ahead from the most of the guys in your generation. So skidam kapu, heads off, if that's the phrase in English. Aspect. What you find is a lot of people are jealous. They really don't want to see their mate doing better than them, so disappear after a while. Yeah, but then they say like, or ask the question, were those guys ever your friends? Probably not. You're very much welcome. I had once, this is a true story, I had once a friend reaching out to me. Yes, absolutely. That's why I hate Tom, because he's better at the GT than me. I maybe on this track, maybe, but on Road America, you are smashing it. So I would say we are equal. You just need more track time, just as I do, to put races down to get the DR points. I'm guessing you are right there, if not better. Yeah, what I wanted to say, true story. I had one friend reaching out to me like 10 years ago, asking for some money, and it was over the phone, and I gave him the money. It wasn't too much, like 30 euros in this currencies now, and he told me he will give it back like in 3-4 days. 1 month went by. I was sending just a message to ask, hey, are you planning on returning it? And he returned me over a third person, like we did not see each other. And then I thought to myself, if I could get rid of friends for 30 bucks, I would spend my 1 month salary on just paying them out to know who's your friend, who's not. Yeah, deleted this one. Deleted this one. But I have lent money to other good friends, and we are still friends, and they kept their word. Like it was something like emergency wise. So but yeah, now we have a saying in Croatia or in the Balkans as well. Money ain't no problem. There we have no money. So you can ask for everything, just not about the money. Yeah. If I can spend, let it be 50 bucks. 50. Can we say bucks for euros? Is that a thing? I'll just say it. Oh, I did not enter. I did not enter. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, I did not enter. How come you left Croatia? Fun fact, did not mention this. I'm actually born in Bosnia Hercegovina, in a, not gonna name the town, but in the middle of the country. Then with the Domovinski rat, searching for the word, civil war in Bosnia and all the Balkans. We had to flee the country. Back then it was also martial law, so my father had to stay behind. My mother, brother and myself fled to Germany, Hamburg, where we had family. That's why I was raised there in some way. Grew up with the German mentality. And yeah, after like 5 years, they told the war is over, go back. Then you go back to Bosnia Herzegovina. Everything is demolished, so really nothing to build your life upon. And then my parents bought land in Croatia, here near Zagreb and the capital. And from then on, I think I switched in my lifetime maybe 8 schools, maybe 9. For the most part, it's the generational thing. I think many people had to go through that. You feel like not belonging anywhere, and every time you switch the class, you don't ever have friends you can say, I know him from kindergarten. My generation did not have it, at least not the people that grew up with me. So that's now a thing I'm eager to provide for my child and kids when the second arrives, because I think just it's nice to have the friends, or to have friends in your life, for that you can say you know them all of your life. Oh, I am Croatian. I am Croatian. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Croat from born in Bosnia. It's actually then Yugoslavia, but who gives a air? Thank you. I would say I'm not gonna say that was an easy part of my life. It wasn't, but it was a part where I probably grew the most. Not in that very moment, but later on. It gave me free German. I speak fluent, like it's my... As we came back from Germany, I spoke it better than any other language. So every employment I had was based on the German language with no accent. And I think I got something out of it later on. But I'm always saying, kudos to my parents, to everybody who had children, had to flee. Imagine yourself now something happens. You have to flee into a country that you don't speak the language of. Let's say you have to go to France. With 2 children, you build your life, you build something, have to leave everything behind, take the clothes you have on yourself and run. And start from scratch. That I think that's the true guys that that need to get the kudos. But thank you, appreciate it. Let's try to, yeah, not even gonna attempt this not so beautiful track. Guten Abend, der gute Herr. Willkommen, Pascal. Schön, dich zu sehen. Yeah, we made it out. My father made it out as well. And it was just a life lesson. And now when I'm seeing all over the world what is happening, and when I see just little kids suffering from all that is happening, that's the part where I'm cutting off. Like, it breaks my heart every time. You will be translator in Frankfurt. Why not? I'm open for that. Good to know more about you and your life. Yeah, it's I mean, the stories go way deeper, but it's when you scratch the surface, that's about who I am. Sounds biblical. Don't know what part now, but it just should sound human, I hope. Let's enroll in this stupid race. Sorry again for not enrolling on time. Yeah, Charlie. Charlie. You could have gone half a second quicker. Let's go on to something happier. A happy meal. Let's go to a happy meal. Yeah, Charlie, I was wondering why did you give up and not reaching the 2.6 seconds? Yeah, I let me switch the camera. I don't know why, but I'm just not enjoying Road America. The curbs are too hard. What's the turn number? 1, 2, 3. Like the last turn before the long straight. I can't make it to come out of that turn decent, and I always see maybe losing 2/10 every straight on 15 laps. 7.5 seconds behind. No fun at all. Happy meal, yeah. It's what makes guys like myself happy. I was more annoyed I didn't get into this. Yeah, I was expecting you to make it, because overall I would say you are somewhat quicker. I could eat one of those right now. I could eat 10 of those, but yeah. Maybe gonna get tomorrow a burger from them. Let me again have a look at the chat, because that's much more interesting now than driving this laps we all know very good. Thinking about to go eat outside, but I have to escape the wife. You don't have to escape the wife if you're telling your wife you're getting something for her as well. So it's a win-win again for both of you. Because it took me 1.5 hours. Yeah, I know the struggle. And Charlie, I don't know if you have the same experience, but like after 40 minutes, you're making mistakes and you can't help yourself, but you're still only making the mistake. And once you sleep over it, try it again, it just clicks, and then either you're quicker or you're not. So your interaction with the chat is outstanding, Tom. Look at this. Thank you. Thank you, Pascal. But it's easy when you're not racing. Gotta say that, to be honest. Would you advise me to swap to English as well? Don't know. Since for everybody who doesn't know, Aspect is also streaming. He is, I would say, it's fair to say you grew up on Rocket League, but as he is becoming more mature now, he is switching to decent games or halfway sims like Gran Turismo, and he's streaming in Croatia. And he has 2 channels, one of them having a following from 26 point something thousand subscribers, and the second one he started to build like 2 months ago. He surpassed already 600 subs, so if you want to check him out, feel free to do so. I think he would not mind having you in the chat, blasting and roasting him while he's racing. He can't speak English, obviously, but he is streaming in Croatian. I don't know if you should switch, since your following is mostly from our Balkan region, so don't know how the people would react to it. I thought to myself, I start out in English, with English not being my mother tongue at all. It's way out of my comfort zone, but it's again it's helping me to opustit se, like free myself from the fear of speaking English. And truth be told, you learn a lot along the way. So yeah, don't know, maybe you could maybe you can start a third channel where you will be talking in English, so the audience knows what to expect. Can't wait for the races to change tomorrow. Yeah, but I think we don't know what the groups will be, right? God bless y'all. GT, thank you again for popping in. I'd love to see you again in the chat. Have a good day. I think it's in America it's day right now. You still have something left from the weekend, so that's nice. She never wants something from outside. That's you can't argue with that. Saves you a lot of money, but saves you as well a lot of going out. I find my laps are always quickest on lap 1. Yeah, having maybe like in the first 5 laps it's my maximum, and after that it's just a downhill grind. Yeah. Ooh, that was too quick. Catching up, sorry. It's because the tires are getting overheated. Maybe dropped a like, already subbed a while back it seems. Probably we have raced sometimes before. GT, if you're still here, I hope we will race again. I'm thinking about open lobbies for the guys from the chat. We had yesterday a blast, Mox, Charlie and myself. We could do that again. I would hope we can do it. That's why I'm thinking about the swap. Yeah, I don't care about the other channel as much as I do for my primary one, so maybe a swap so we can boost each other. I'm up for it. Couldn't imagine your first language that used to hearing this. Yeah. Charlie, We have 6 minutes. I'm gonna use that time very in high quality. I'm gonna greet you now in Croatian, but with a slightly Bosnian overall thing into it. So it would just be like, imagine if you're something in Croatia. We meet on the street and it would be like, Jesse, Charlie, kuća stara, nemate ko struje u Bosni, šta radi? Jesse, šta radiš? And that would would sound something like very, very similar to Turkish, maybe to you. But yeah, I normally sound totally different when I speak really Croatian. So yeah, let's just keep it in English. Gonna be okay. Yes, Mox, people like you in Tom's chat make me think twice. What did Mox say that make you think twice? You also reach more people. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Always a surprise. Same here, Charlie. He speaks English well. Thank you. When I see, like, when you know I work at IBM and you speak a lot of times with people who speak 3, 4, 5 languages, and they speak them like they lived there for a million years, then you feel like something a level lower. But I would say I can, it's obviously enough to get my point across. But I learned that your mouth has to position in a somewhat other way when you want to speak English, and when you switch from German to English is what I mostly do at my job. You have to adapt every time, and it's a small struggle. If you switch to English, it winds up your audience, I'd say. Yeah, but then again, if you make a hard cut, and mostly all of the people are speaking English, not everybody is comfortable with it. I'm the first one admitting that. Great laid back stream. GT, thank you again. If you're talking about my stream, if you're talking about Aspect's stream, he is doing good as well. He has obviously a lot of searching. I can't find the word. Iskustvo. Help me, Aspect. Iskustvo. You have... Oh, I'm behind on the chat, maybe 15 messages. Yeah, he has the experience because he is working at a company as well with a marketing company, I think, with... There goes a lot of editing into it, so yeah, Aspect is not from yesterday. Don't know if that is a saying. Tony, how come you're so handsome? No, maybe because you're my cousin and we share the same blood. Welcome in, very nice to see you. Sending hearts to you, and you're getting a...
Thank you!
For popping into the chat. Very nice to see you. Experience, yeah. Tom, you're really sympathetic. Intelligent. I take the empathic human. That's what I take. Thank you. I speak fast, but would take years to learn Tom's language. Charlie, you would be surprised how many people I see popping up on Instagram that moved from England, that moved from especially Germany to start a new life in Croatia. And they have already business ideas, doing their businesses, and learning the language as they go. Once you are here and when it's head on, it's like a lot easier to learn than from the book or from anything else. Lovely to catch you chatting for a while. Nice to have you in the chat. I thank you and I'm out to sleep. Oop, PlayStation going out. Have a good night's sleep. Again, best of luck with the kitchen, with your second situation. Don't know again what it is, but I catch you in your stream. Yeah, not even bother to try to race this lap. Yeah, now again my field of view is going to the DR points. I'm somewhat fearing I could drop back into the B lobbies this evening, because the whole week I saw myself getting put into with A+ drivers. At least two of the drivers were A+, the rest of the A's were high. Gdje je danas stream formule i to? Čovjek odšao, zaspo. It's like Scottish Glaswegian. It's quite different to English. Yeah, it's Charlie, I think if compared to Germany, you would be something like how it's pronounced in English. You know, Bayern Munich, the lower part of Germany, they completely speak a different language than the actual Germans. Okay, it's nice not being live on. Okay, we have Southwest Racer in the race. Look at this. Okay, we have at least one friend on the track. That is Carl. Catfish, we know him from many races ago. He's always in the race somehow. Andy watched Scottish programs, sure he agree with me. Tried to send Mox one, can't get it at all. You tried to send a audio message? Am I guessing right? Am I guessing that right? Yeah, Xander. We had two Xanders. One is spelled Zend A, and this fellow is spelled Xander. I saw smiling face again. TV program, okay. Yes, put it up on Discord. I would be interested just to hear the accent from where you are. Smiling face still in his Swift. It's his meta car, I believe. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, Andy. I need the luck. Not sure if I'm having fun. For now I have. Smiling face going onto the grass. Probably stopped smiling for a second there. Bad exit, but never mind.
At least we put this matter to bed. That's what she said. Or he said.
Mock, that was in regards to your message. It's hard to keep up with the chat now. I'm gonna have my eyes on the track. Sorry if I'm missing anything. If you're writing something to me, make sure to just tag me. Then I see it a bit better. Had to lift there a bit. Xander in the back. Let's see if he can catch up or if we are able to keep him 1 second behind. For now we are, but he is closing in. Liam having his 1 second penalty. I hope he will not pose a traffic risk. All the way we are going to that position he has to make the or serve his penalty. Okay, this went good. Going far left, very nice of him. Let him. That was a bit too much of letting him pass. Okay, Xander as well. Still in the points though. Very clean driving from Xander. We have dirty tires now. I have to calculate that in. Or account it in when I'm turning too late. That's on me. Smiling face giving us a bump, very nice. Now they work together, but we have the inside, we have the penalty as well. Xander going into a drift state. He catched it, but no way, we are still on the inside and in front. The tires feel very dirty, don't know why. He could have passed me there. I think I blocked the road a bit. RL, my friend, thank you. Ooh. I need to concentrate. I was gonna ask you, how is the online racing coming along? Did you do any dailies so far? Smiling face coming with a high speed. He has nowhere to go but into myself. Thank you for the bump. Hope Sander can make it into P7 at least. What is up with the tires? At some points it felt like I'm on hard tires. Don't know why. Okay, now catching up. Charlie being 29 and the wanting to be there again. Can understand it. I'd love to be 27 again. Xander, very... Southwest Racer, where are you? P9, but still made it into the points. Nice. Nice. Like, made it into the points, yeah, points-wise. Still not maxed out on the safety rating, but we gained 200 points. No, 400 points. That's good. Braveheart is a classic. See, that's a movie I did not watch. Thank you, Andy. Indeed, a good game. We have 7 minutes. Is the Citroen GT a buyable car? Can you get that? It's a Citroen, it's France, Citroen, let's see. Oh, it can be bought. Evening, MD. Back from the holiday home yet? Gonna just start to put a livery on it. Back home again. How are you feeling? How was the trip? Sorry for you watching me now do this livery stuff. Not gonna take long, I promise. I'm somewhat proud of this decal. Built it myself. Had a good night watching TV. First the movie, then good old first season of Rick and Morty. What's that? If I may ask. You would recommend the C4 better handling on this track? I think you're right. I think, Mox, you are right. At least the leaderboard says it. Yeah, but I think it will come the day again where you need this car. And as we drove yesterday, Mox, I recognized I don't have all of the cars I usually maybe need to have. That's why I bought it. And that Tomahawk car, didn't buy it. Possibly the most popular animated series of last 10 years. That went without me noticing it. I think time is running out, but one more we can lay down. Let's make it 200%. We'll have to work on that offline probably. Don't know Rick and Morty. Maybe it's called something different in Croatia, but Rick and Morty, let me have a look. No, don't know that cartoon or animated. Yeah, that Rick and Morty. Nothing I recognize. Feel I'm starting to lose my eyesight just because of that sport blah blah movie that is constantly popping up and I don't know how to turn it off. Charlie, you know what it was but never watched it. Fair. Is that like something like South Park in terms of humor? Because when South Park was around, I did not get the humor at that time. Yeah, the clock switched today. Forgot about it. Like, I'm watching at the clock, feeling tired, but not that tired. Yeah, but now a bit tireder, more tired. Bam. What's the weather in Berlin like? 6 degrees. Brussels, 7. Zagreb, 9. Hey, summer incoming. P5. Smiling face. Carl, Zander, and Crawfish. You are the guys we know. Very good. See, if this Yildiz guy were on YouTube, I would give it a watch. But every time I'm searching for somebody on Twitch, I don't find them. Don't know why. Thank you, Andy, for the reminder. I have to take off there. Food arrived. Oh, I could use some very nice food, delicious, right away. Andy, thank you very much for popping in. Always appreciate seeing your name popping up. Like, I appreciate you a ton. Enjoy your meal. Have a good evening. I hope I catch you around in some streams tomorrow. I know you will be there. So until then, all the best to you. Decent exit. Let's continue like this. I'm not sure in that previous turn, in that chicane, if it pays out to make the tires dirty by cutting the track, because you have a hard time catching the turn actually then, like this one as well. Yeah. That's how we drive. See the cars in the back popping out behind Zander. Zander unfortunately repeating my mistake. Somebody in the science world needs to investigate this. This phenomenon needs to have a name. Recover. Police GT. Don't think it was intentional. The kid is making a scene because he has to go to bed at 11 p.m. That's something you have to take care of. In our home, usually my wife is the one being able to communicate to the kid. I'm the one losing it. Not right away, but it doesn't take long. And then I'm just unable to deal with it. And ask her to take over. But funny enough, when the two of us are alone, he listens to me like we are two best friends. This turn is a challenge still. Looking to the gap, or at the gap to the car behind. It doesn't want to increase. Took a nap 10 minutes. I'm guessing, not a pro, but just guessing that's not enough. This was somewhat better. Gotta be close. One second of a gap is normally something I would feel comfortable with, but now somewhat the pressure is on. Spa for B tomorrow. Do we know the group? The car group? Had to lift. Being punished right now. One lap of Spa would be enough. Maybe they surprise us with Group 2 cars. Yeah, the group is gonna be interesting. We will have to let it surprise us. Rotation. Nice. Police GT not happy with his position. At least not showing it. We are happy with the position. More than happy. Could be scratching the 33,000s again. And again, all we see is the GT by Citroen. C is some reverse tracks, so you are gonna see me on B in your lobbies maybe next week. That is good news. That is good news. Quail Mountain is C, I think, if I saw that right. Yeah, Mox, I as well, I'm wondering, like in the last 3 weeks we had reverse tracks starting with the Nordschleife. It's like they have a intern in polyphony who just wants to change everything, and yeah, doesn't feel right having the tracks in reverse. A few messages getting sent over there. Your next job is in NASA. Ah, NASA, okay. Why is Xander being called out? We don't know it. Let's say thanks for the clean race. Hope some... Okay. P9 again in the points. Always wondering how that is possible. Ooh, Carl dropped back, way back. What does the SR rating say? Still not maxed out. Insane. I don't like made up tracks, especially reverse. Yeah, I think like it's nice to have the legacy tracks from Gran Turismo 1. Obviously, all of them were fake back then. But like you can overdo it with the reverse. Yeah, I think we were as well speaking about the Autumn Ring was a track that could be brought back to life. And did you, Mox, mention a track that you remember driving? I know, or somebody did mention it and send a video of it. Like, it would be cool when they can bring that to Gran Turismo. Aspect, how is your livery designing, making thing coming along? Yeah, Autumn Ring would be nice. I can remember not being a fan of the track back then. Like a track that I would love, I would pay money for the track is Seattle, that city course. I'm a new generation racer. Haven't played GT before, so I only like F1 tracks. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Once you get the hang of it, how to make the decal being smaller than 15 kilobytes, it opens up a new world. We had it at 200%, I think. That looks about right. To the rear wing, and then it's again time for the race. Oh, these controller inputs. Decent. Serhi, welcome in. Hello to Ukraine. Hope you are doing good today. Did I just feel a earthquake? No, probably not. We are almost running out of time. Gonna only adjust this here. Ooh, I should have not done it. Seems it wasn't necessary. Okay. Oh, MD, you put that so well. I love lettered cars with history, with... That is the spirit behind Gran Turismo. Portimao. Hearing it for the first time. Never saw the track. But it's also, if you guys from the chat remember KY Sim Racing or KY Racing, I think it's his channel. He was like in the last few streams here with us. He raced iRacing and he switched to Gran Turismo because of the fact that Gran Turismo is much easier to get into a race, more fun, more can I say accessible? Like you jump straight into a race, don't have to wait for, I don't know how long the qualifications are. It's not that strict of a game, so you get more to drive. Like he explained it better in one of his videos, but it's a huge upside for Gran Turismo, I think. just gazing at the graphics. Looks, for my eyes, pretty nice. Did I enroll this time? I did. iRacing is serious. Maybe people take it too serious. Have they? Interesting. Interesting. But there it's if you get hit by another car, your race is over. And imagine yourself spending a few hours qualifying, a few hours practicing, waiting, doing all that stuff, and in turn one you have a hero taking you out and you're out. And that's probably the part where Gran Turismo gives more fun. Buggerlugs, I hope I pronounce it right. Welcome in, good luck in the race. Don't know, you are starting somewhere P9 or somewhere in the back, but you can make it. You can make it. Good luck. Xander again behind us. That was on me, but Chat, you decide. I think he was already in a spinning rotation. Ui, 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 ui. Let's go. will be a hard recovery. Probably a impossible one. You missed the drama. Welcome in, Dre. It was lap 1, turn 5, I think. Oh, I missed the braking point. Good day, Dre. Hope you are doing good. Hope your weekend is going good. Or Dre, are you already in entered Monday? Yeah, you are already in the new week. We over here are still enjoying the weekend, but not for long. Bad exit, bad race overall. Yeah. Dre, the next Sunday is just around the corner. Yeah. We watched the replay. Unlucky, he was already a bit spinning. I would say I finished him. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna give it a replay just to judge a bit for myself if he could have saved it or not. He left. Yeah, but still, let's have a look at the replay. Have to wake up early to pick up a car. Bought another car. Number 3. Yeah, which car? Congrats on the purchase. Then the question, do you need a third car? Don't say it's an electric one. Ah, okay. That makes perfect sense. Knowing how much fuel your Mercedes is taking. Kiddo is sleeping. Was more my fault than his, I think. He probably could have saved it. That was on me. Why can't I send a message? You won it at an auction, but you'll have to pay for it. I hope the price was okay though. Yeah, he was, but not in a unrecoverable way, I think. Maybe he could have catched it. I could have lifted as well. I think braking in that situation just causes carnage because of the traffic coming from behind, but I hope he got the sorry for the contact message. I think everybody is allowed to do something wrong. As long as folks are apologizing to each other, it's all good. Would have, who knows? Hearsay. $1.3K. That's what year was it built? Did you ride 220? Oh, that's a good price, mate. You know the mileage on it? And best or most interesting question, why was it an auction? Was it seized? I know the police is doing those auctions from time to time. That is great. That is great, mate. The only thing that can F you up is if the car is standing for a very long time. I know the bearings can like get bad from it. But for 1.3K, you can resell it at any time. Like worst case scenario. I don't understand how you can go 1.5 seconds quicker. Maybe it's the cart. That's what I'm gonna do to my car, MD. Yeah, but with oil change and everything. Rambo is P10 globally. Just now seeing that. Yeah, Charlie, then he has to pay another 1K to get it serviced. Yeah, filling up the tank is as well. At least 20% of it. Thank you, Dre. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Hammer time, also a dude with 2.5 seconds for 2 minutes 5 seconds lap times. That is out of the world. Don't know why I'm in the same lobby with him. Mr. Amen. Yeah. Let's see for how long. Maybe we can call ourselves the A-team. Penalty. 1 second. For what? For 1/1000th of a second I gained. Now the second feels like 10 years. Starting to get chaotic. Chaotic, yeah, that's the pronunciation. What was this? Looked like lag, but it was a crash, I think. Fierce battle for P8, it seems. Adam, welcome in. Jesse. Busto being taken out by himself on the same spot, second time in a row. Franco will be coming to your message in a second. Pass on the grass on the right side. It will be P10 for me. Bogala got saved. He got saved. Franco is still not seeing the whole message. Pass under grass on the right side. It will be quick to pay the penalty. Ah, you mean I get more out of it than I'm being penalized for? Oh, that was a terrible exit. At least Rovi saved himself a few points there. Or not. Yeah. We got it back. Let's bring it back. Join the race if you're able. Aussie Pug legend, sorry. Welcome in. How are you today? The wall. Franco, can you come again with the message? You said pass on the grass on the right side. It will be quick to pay the penalty. I'm understanding that I can cut the track, get a penalty, but get more time out of that cutting than the penalty costs me itself. Then you said the wall, that one I didn't get, sorry. Do I join the next race with all of you or I stay out? You join. I hope you join. Yeah. Driver rating dipped a tiny bit. Not that important, but it's the safety rating that we are watching out for. I hate Thrustmaster. Did use no? Yeah, Franco, you are the first time in the chat. Do I see that right? Welcome in. If I did not say it earlier, nice to have you on board. Food eaten, back. I'm getting hungry just thinking about food. I hope it was delicious and tasty and healthy. Banning pizza. When you take the penalty to pass it quicker, you need to pay it not on the grass, but on the grass and back on the track. Whoosh whoosh. Ah, then I saw you on the track. I remember seeing you on the track. Sorry if I forgot that. Disconnected last corner, just was about to win the race. Yeah, Trustmaster, I haven't reached out yet to offer you a replacement for your wheel, but when it happens, I will be making sure to notify you. That's too bad. Not that healthy. Yeah, but hope delicious. Yeah, whoosh whoosh in that case, Franco. Because we have another guy also named Mr. Franco De Mano. He's from South Africa. So I changed, not changed the names, but could not remember for sure. Came P3 in the end, crashed into the wall. But P3 is again good. P3 is good. What's your go for a Fanatec at the expo? And don't forget Alonso's wheel came off. That's another problem, I think. Charlie is searching for you to see your DR rating. I'm starting to get blind. Let's go again. Here are you. Can I? Can't add you to the favorites somehow. Still a few. Ooh, you raced 400 kilometers today. Yeah, yeah. Charlie. In best case, you bring the wheel with you and force them to play it. On the races, my also known as name is Woof Woosh. Yeah, yeah. saw you. The last stream probably I saw you racing. Maybe the stream before. But I think your name is in all caps written, right? Lucky I haven't had any real disconnects yet. Ozzy, you never know what's in store for us, for everybody. Charlie, was your wheel a used one or did you get it new? Yeah. Let's do it like this till we wait for the race, but let's enroll this time. Let's enroll. Months old. Can't you just reach out to them, say you have a warranty case to get it repaired, to get it replaced? What? I think that the next race is gonna be the last for today. Yeah, the downside is always you will be without a wheel for possibly a month. Yeah, we're gonna race the next one. If you are sure, then nice to see you on the track. Whoosh whoosh. You gotta be somewhere around the A ranks as well, right? Because I saw you first time once I got into the A's. I think the next hardware update I need to get are these ones, earphones. Yeah, interesting, Charlie, that you are less able to drive in Group 3 cars. Which makes sense. Maybe if you dial down the force feedback on it. But I know every company tries to first repair stuff, and they are trying to at least try to repair it 2 times before they replace something. Oh, whoosh whoosh. You are able to see into the future. That is awesome. Old Trickle seems to know you, whoosh whoosh. Good luck. The DD Pro is a affordable and good one, Charlie. I would say so. Watching this now, the higher end ones are indeed expensive. I think it's a buy once, cry once thing. But the DD Pro should be a fine one to get. Whoosh whoosh, starting out at P3, cold trickle, P2, and the ultra hypersonic quick hammer time, again P1, with this 2 minutes, 0.5 seconds lap time, insane. Don't know what he does here, or what we do with him here in the same lobby. Somebody needs to lead the race, that's sure, but was that TCR raw going off the track? Too bad, Charlie, sorry for that. I think your wheel is the main thing, maybe keeping you from the A+ ranks. Well done, Ozzy. I tried it as well, but could not manage and decided to just not try it anymore. Whoosh whoosh, you said watch this now. We saw it. Try to recover. It's a bummer going over the jump there. You are being reminded of the famous livery on that Toyota Supra in GT1. Yeah, it's always something. It's always the next expense waiting. I just did the maintenance on my transporter. Next thing is the insurance. Then my car needs to get inspected. Then the car needs insurance as well. Ton of money going out of the window. Making sure to not touch him this time. With somewhat dirty tires. We don't mess it up. P5 should be secured. We're maybe gonna see a battle for P3. That braking was somewhat early. However, P5 secured. Let's stick to that. Smiling Face did a good job. I see Crawfish recovered as well. No, TCR Bob recovered. Crawfish did well also. Santos not happy with his position. I am, to be honest. P3 would be nice as well, but the Smiling Face was just too quick. Whoosh whoosh, making it to P11. I can't say congrats on that, but you recovered well. Don't know if you dropped back to last place. Thank you, Andy. I cherish every little point I'm getting. 32,273. Thank you, Box. And it's midnight, so this will be the last race, but let us debrief this thing and yeah. No clean race, no stars. No stars this time around. Smiling face, and the other guy is he left. Xander, where did you land? P10 Crawfish. In the points. In the points. All in all, good race. Probably was a mishap with Xander. Not really half in, but I am like the next milestone is 50,000 points. We are at 32, so I would say we just entered it. Yeah, it's gonna be a, I think, learning curve attached to it if we want to stay there, if I want to stay there, if I can stay there. I think with tomorrow being a new week, having new tracks, the aim will be again practicing a lot, picking one track for the whole week, sticking to it, just getting the lap times in, getting track time in. And I think once we are, let me see, yeah, here we have 515th in the world. Never been that high, to be honest. But then again, I drove probably about 80 laps on the track in time attack mode or qualifying mode to get that time. So some work went into it. Road America, I did maybe 30 laps, 40, something around that. And here I am way off, way off. And I can't compete with that time. I drove maybe 4 races this week there, lost it every time. Always landed somewhere P13, 12, like very bad results. So to stay in the ace, I think one, or I myself at least, have to give it the time in the qualifying, come somewhere to at least P2000 or better in the global rankings, and from there on try my luck in the races. That's where my thoughts are right now. Gone into second account now. Charlie, did you go there in case of further disconnects? C will be group 2 or faster. Or Aussie, if race C are the F1 cars, then they missed the point completely. It would be cool having the F1 cars on the Belgium track. Ooh. 32,684. Nice. Yeah. not having the stress is having the same thoughts about my second account or third one. Yeah, I think we can, or we should, we will have to Yeah, Ozzy is thinking about the Super Formula cars. Looking very much like F1 cars, but not the real deal, of course. Yeah. Dre, you called it. Take care. I'm gonna head to bed very soon. Guys, thank you for popping in. Thank you for being part of the stream, part of the chat. I enjoyed it very much, as always. And I wish you a good start of the next week. Dre obviously already being in Monday. I see you, I hope, in 2 days' time if everything goes well. And until then, stay safe, take care. All the best to you guys. See ya.
Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean, fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat, I'm alive inside. Faster, smoother, chasing grace, every lap a brand new race. Learning splash, the lights ignite, learning balance day and night. Every loss just lights the flame to rise again and love the game. No rival too strong, no line too thin. We lose, we learn, we go again. Push to the limit but never betray the code of honor that guides our way. Lap after lap, still standing tall, driven by heart, respecting all, grateful for the ride, the thrill, the soul, fair play forever. That's the goal. That's the goal. Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry, every turn another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean, fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat, I'm alive inside. Faster, respecting all, grateful for